I don't want to sit in that one. I like this. You know what I mean? I always want to have this. The leaning. The leaning. Well, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This is okay. Hold on a minute. Somebody, can you come here real quick? Yeah, just come here real quick. Just help me. I don't know how this is connected, but oh, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
So what do we want to do? Bring it up?
Just move it forward.
More?
Yeah, that's great. That's fair.
I was here for moral support.
Look at that. I wanted you here emotionally. All right. Well, this is pretty much it. Not much more than this. I just wanted to get a little closer because I'm being blinded by these. Can we move the lights? All this like weird purple mood. I watched what was in here right before? The Thank you. Thanks for telling me who an American icon is. Who's this Walt Disney guy they're always talking about? What's so great about him? What do you call it? I thought the Trexperts were in here. Oh, just one. There's more. How many Trexperts are there? 3 or 4. Okay. All right. See, this is all it is. I'm just having a dialogue with one guy in a gi, a karate gi. Any questions, feel free to. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on a minute here. Okay, so hold on. There's some guy. Wait a minute. Yeah, Valentine. Don't think I forgot that you're supposed to ask the first question at this thing. Oh, he didn't out you. He didn't out you. I just saw the Star Wars shirt from the old bed sheets. Am I right? And then you took your sweatshirt off to try and look like a little sneaky guy. What's your probing question? Mr. Investigative Reporter, blow the lid off this. What's your probing question? Wow. Okay, next question. Forget it. Wow, all that for that. Well, it's not lying. By the way, I want to point out, it says I'm wasting an hour of your time. The panel's scheduled for 45 minutes. It's going to seem like it's an hour and a half. But really, like you right there. Yeah. How long does it feel like you've been sitting in this chair since I came up here? 22, 23 minutes? Yeah, it's been a minute and a half. 90 seconds. Time slows in here. You'll walk out and all your friends who didn't come to this are going to have like white hair and long beards and stuff. They're like, what? All right, what flavor is shake? What an original question. But don't ever stop asking. Always ask questions. The dummies are the guys that don't want to ask a question, act like they know everything, and then they don't know nothing. You could be that guy, but you're not going to be that guy because you're always going to ask questions. You could sit in front. You could sit right there. Yeah, what do you mean, no, you can't? I rule them. This is my house right now. This is my living room. You can sit right in the middle. Sit right there. Yeah, well, don't sit right in front of her. Come on. Look at the empty seat right there. Just go to your right. Oh, okay, now you're in front of the shorter one. No, go 2 this way. Go 2 this way. Yeah, 2 this way. You're fine. You sit wherever you want. You stay right there. Okay, perfect. I like a civilized room, you know, not some of these crazy, popular, overcrowded rooms. That's why I like a few people. Just a little bit, not too big a crowds. I keep myself not very popular for this exact reason. Where is Guy? Where is Guy? Oh, what are you doing over there? Okay, well, that's fair enough. Where were we? What are you drinking? Some kind of, some of that damn moonshine you made with cherries or what's in this one? Raspberries? Peach. You know, we were shooting. I'm going to be this guy real quick. I did a panel. We were in Columbus, and we were with somebody. I won't name who they were. But she would do this stuff like, you know, like the question was totally benign. I'll get to your question in a moment, Valentine, if you just stop complaining for 2 seconds. I don't know how you haven't been kicked out of your house already with this constant bad attitude of yours. You're always screaming at everybody. Just take a breath, please. I'm here to help. I'm only here to help. I'm here to help this crumbling family relationship you have with your family. Boy, screaming at them. I want to wear the Star Wars shirt. How dare you wear it? That was the conversation they had earlier today. Where was I? Oh, yes. This annoying voiceover person I did piano with in Columbus. They'd do this thing. They'd go like, well, you know, and they knew exactly. It was just so sycophantic, but to themselves. They'd go like, well, you know, when I was working on a little project called Star Wars. Yeah, but everybody would go apeshit crazy about it. Sorry, no, that ate poop. It was hey! Dave Willis, the big bad chillis. I was talking about those people in the panels who do like the sycophant, like they're like, when I was in a little thing called Star Trek: The Next Generation. To answer a question that has nothing about, like, what part of the country do you live in? Well, you know, when I was working on Star Trek. Oh, here's your.
Oh,
There you go.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. What's your name? Will.
Hey, give it up for Will.
Will, everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, Will.
Will's back there changing batteries out of microphones with his fingers to the bone, changing these AA batteries out for the next 4 or 5 days. Nobody ever cares about him. He's like a ghost. Not today, buddy. This is where we celebrate everyday heroes.
Will.
These
Will.
Star
Will.
Trek
Will.
celebrity.
Will.
Now, Will, could you come back out here, please? Today, Will, today. Where is he? He left? Okay. Come up here. Quick sticks. Oh. Conceited, brought his own microphone. Like, I'm probably going to be up there for a little while, guys. Will, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
Do you know Dave?
I don't know Dave.
Hey, Will, what's up?
Now I know Dave.
He does the voice of Meatwad. He creates many shows.
How you doing, Will?
Do you know what he's doing?
I know how you're doing. You're doing fine.
I am doing pretty well, actually.
Do you know what Aqua Teen Hunger Force is? No. Your silence speaks. That's fine. Listen, he's too busy changing batteries all day.
He's got.
There was that big dentist convention here last. Do you work in a room all the time?
What?
What do you do, Will?
Were
you just back there stealing microphones?
I travel with GalaxyCon. I go to all of
Yeah,
them.
okay, all right. You know all this stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of TV shows you watch?
This is going to be controversial, but I really like the live-action Avatar that came out recently.
Look at that.
You divided the room.
I did.
Half of these people have their fists just balled up, white knuckle, so pissed at Will.
Don't leave through the front door today, Will. The people are going to be, oh, wait, we got a question for Will. Stand up, please. Watch this. Watch, I'm doing this. Will you ask a question? All right, they can't all be winners. Oh, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
They kicked me off. I just play Othello nude. I play and then sometimes I play Monopoly. Yeah, I got kicked.
Making a sandwich.
Making a sandwich the hard way. No hands. That's a good one. I've done that one. You lay everything out on the floor, and then you have to make a bologna sandwich by just doing squats and picking the stuff up and putting on the. It's like a party game. We used to play that in Pennsylvania where I grew up. Make a sandwich with no hands. Will? No Carrie? Will? Where are you going?
I need another mic.
He's getting
Okay.
another mic.
Another mic.
He's on top of things. How are you, Carrie?
When you said icon, I thought you was talking to me. I guess not. You was talking to him.
That's Will. We're celebrating the behind the scenes. It's like we're pulling the wizard out of the curtains.
Why did Will leave? Where'd he go?
He went to go get you a mic. He's changing
go
it.
get me a mic?
Here's the thing with Will. He's
Hey,
going to
Will.
leave frequently because every 7 seconds he has to change out double A
Want your
batteries
seat back?
out of the board.
Just a second.
I know. Where'd he go? Did he leave again? He's coming back.
He said just a second.
more stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh,
We
so he
can
can
get cozy
adjust
over
from out
here.
here.
Come on up.
This is how they really do it, right?
Yeah.
Will, where are you from?
Right here, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh.
Ooh.
How ironic. You travel everywhere with GalaxyCon.
Yeah, well, this is the big one, so they like to get people from here.
Yeah. So they can keep you here longer.
Exactly.
Bring all those double A batteries from the Best Buy.
They don't have to pay us for a hotel and stuff like that.
So Will has no clue what Aquatine is, Carrie. I'd introduce you to him, but he doesn't. If I say you're Frylock, I might as well say you're Schlitznor or some other name. He has no clue what it means. This is
Will,
Carrie.
why don't you know about Aquatine?
He hates freedom.
Oh.
We've been getting to the bottom of it.
It's America.
Well, all
what-
he has
what
to
was that
do.
He does like the live action Avatar, though. Thoughts?
That's actually it was pretty good.
You
I
like
saw
it?
it on Netflix. It was
Okay.
better than the movie.
What kind of
I hope the last Airbender was the last Airbender because I feel pretty ripped off.
Yeah.
I don't want to see no other Airbenders coming around the corner.
Well, when you
Like
think of
when they do those final tours and then they have another one the next year.
I think it'd be cool though to paint an arrow on the top of my head, like that's the direction I'm going, right? And it looks like hair from a quarter mile away. So
I figured Carl could be a pretty good airbender.
Oh, I've bent some hair in my time. Have a couple beef burritos.
My friend Patrick, who you met before, Dave, he's not a very funny person, intentionally. But he had the funniest line I ever heard in my life. It was late at night. We went over to a Blockbuster Video. Will, that was the place you could rent videos when they were on tapes. And we were in, and there was no one else in the Blockbuster Video except this old guy who came in, who was real snooty looking. And we went over by the wall he was at, and he clearly had just toxically passed gas.
Oh, yeah.
And Patrick, without even thinking, at the top of his lungs goes, "Who? Talk about your new releases." And the guy's face went ashen and kind of ran. I was like, "Patrick, that's the best." He was like, "What did I say?" I said, "Forget it." He never even
He
clicked.
didn't even know he had told a
He
joke.
didn't even really know he did it.
That's hilarious.
Plenty more fart stories to come, Valentine. Don't worry.
Be kind.
Okay, you asked what flavor shake was. People see that he's green, so they assume it's like pistachio or something, right? Or sorbet, or what's that one? What's it?
Mint.
Yeah,
Grasshopper
Remember the
Ripple?
the Shamrock Shake,
Shamrock shake.
classic Shamrock Shake.
In my mind.
That's from the McRib era.
Yeah. I don't know what. the
Anyone
real-
know the Shamrock Shake?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, listen.
It ain't a Shamrock Shake.
I always like to think he was rotten vanilla, like vanilla that had soured and turned green.
Actual
pie.
shamrock flavor.
Key lime pie.
Yeah, the flavor of actual shamrock.
Pistachio.
Like if you ate grass, but less fresh.
It's a key lime pie smoothie, so it's healthy.
Right.
You just jam a whole key lime pie in a blender.
Yeah, that'd probably be delicious. Somebody's doing that. There's somebody on one of those, like My Morbid Sister or one of those shows. They're just like making slurries to get a high caloric intake
Morbid sister.
or whatever it is. Like, yeah, that's not what I meant. Like, hey, Stacy, how you doing? Well, we're all gonna die one day. I'm thinking of the one where they're like my 800-pound fiance or one of those.
Okay.
Not morbid. Morbidly obese. That's what I meant. Not morbid. Oh, that is morbid. Forest of Hands with question. Paul, you got a question? You look like you got a probing question. Next question. We don't ask who has a question. I like to tell you you have a question, and then so we get far better questions. All right. Yes, Guy. Sorry. Are you okay? You have sunglasses on, but take them off. Please don't look over to your right, please. Just blink twice if you need help. Are you in danger? I'm very serious. All right. Because you can go, there's a button in the bathroom you can push if you're being human trafficked, and the cops will come in and save you. No Padawan. No chicken this time. And Dino was supposed to come, but apparently he had other stuff to do in New York. I don't know what it is. He keeps sending me pictures of hot dogs he's having, which people now, you get this, people in New York are calling hot dogs, what do they call them?
Glizzies.
I thought that was what they was talking about when they says it's the brat summer. It's the brat summer.
The brats.
The brat summer.
I am. Then we got into a whole text feed about the names of hot dogs. Because it's not like sandwiches where you have, like, what do they call them here? Like on a long roll. A hoagie.
Wow.
See, that's surprising. A guy like Guy and I, because where we come from, they call them hoagies.
That's right.
A lot of places call them sub sandwich or grinders or footlong. Well, now wait a minute.
Hero.
What size footlong? Just a 6-incher for me. That'd be a half foot long. But yeah,
6-foot party sub for me.
there's hot
And
dogs.
I just get it at the beginning of the month.
Just slice
I
it
cleared
off.
out all the drawers in the fridge so I can just sort of stack it diagonally.
You wedge it in.
I break it
Yeah.
in two, like it's like two buys.
Like when you're like for people who have to hang a non-collapsible umbrella in their luggage, you got to put it from corner to corner,
That's right.
kind of wedge it in.
And the flavors just meld
Yeah.
as the month progresses.
I
Though at a
understand.
certain point you got to throw away the bread
Where
because
is
it looks
it,
blue.
In Rhode Island, they have, what do they call them? Hot wieners. But here's the thing. It's like a different kind of hot dog because it's got veal and beef.
Ooh.
The green shirt, you know what I'm talking about, right? Don't look to your right. Look straight at, you're doing this. Or do you have headphones in? You're just rocking out to Metallica or something. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? They're called like, what do they call, hot wieners or something? Well, they don't know what the hell they're doing up there. They're from Rhode Island. What the hell they know about barbecue? But nothing against Rhode Island. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with New England. I just came from there, but they have a barbecue. Come on. You're here. You're in the belly of the beast of barbecue. But they always put, like, beef, chili beef on it. And then you got hot dogs. That's fine. Everybody knows a hot dog. And then you got rippers.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was gonna.
Those are the, Will, you know what a ripper is?
Oh, they're good.
No.
Okay. That's when those are the Jersey dogs that they're great, but they fry them so they kind of split open. But they're great. But again, like that name denotes what they are. But these, what are they called? Glizzies?
Lizzie.
Get the hell out of here, glizzies.
Yeah. No.
Again, what,
Sounds like a medical
what's it
issue.
supposed to stand for? By the way, this is all it is. There's nothing better than, this is as good as it's.
I had
It
the,
won't, no one, but you get a seat, and you got air conditioning.
You know what would be entertaining is if we did a glizzy eating contest up here.
Can we get
And you
17
can see who in
glizzies?
Aquatine could really dominate.
I got 3 hot dogs the other day, door dashed from somewhere here.
From the gas station.
No. Well, I made the gas station after the hot dogs. Then comes the gas station. It was like,
High octane.
they were great. Not from, we've been in that place around
Char
here.
Grill.
What's it called? Char Grill. Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Blackened on the grill. Oh, boy. Will, you ever have one of those? You're from around here.
I am a big fan of Char Grill.
Yeah, come on.
Right.
The problem is, it's like there's places like that that are like a learning curve, and you don't know, like, am I in the way? You just, yes. What's that place?
The roast grill. That's the one. Char grill. It's roast grill.
Roast
Where's-
grill.
The char
Okay.
grill's like a chain, right? That's here.
Okay, we
no,
keep
it was the
saying char
roast
grill. We mean the roast grill.
We
We mean
mean
the roast grill.
Yeah.
Yes. That's like the
yeah,
guy. and
it's
he's
got like 6 seats and an old
and
man
like
back
everybody
there.
from the courthouse comes over and he's like, the gentleman in the blue shirt. And he's like, I'll have 5 chili dogs. Like, yes, sir. And the mom's dishing out the sodas.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's.
That's it. That's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, the roast grill, right. That place.
So this guy's like the hot dog Nazi?
No. It's just with ketchup.
Ketchup Nazi.
Mostly chili dogs.
What's wrong with ketchup?
Yeah, I never understood.
what-
Everything's go good
Wow.
with
Put some
ketchup.
Ketchup don't go on a hot dog? Is that what the
Yeah.
deal is? That's what he says. Oh.
I mean, listen, ketchup's fine on a hot dog if you're 3 years old.
Yeah.
With your Kraft macaroni and cheese and your juice box. That's fine. Yes. I'm sure there's a lot of himself that he puts into his work. He sweats a lot over that grill. There's no way anybody ain't leaving with some of his DNA on that bun.
That's right. That's right.
And
I
there's
don't
like
the
there's
sound
like
of that.
there's like state lawmakers and stuff in there, and their
Yeah.
suits and ties, and they're like, "Hey, Jim, won't you give me 3 damn chili dogs?" Like, "Yes, sir, Mr. Barrister, sir." He knows everybody. He knows everybody, and his his weird claim to fame is like all the regulars for sure, but anybody who has gone in more than 3 times, they claim that he just remembers everybody's order.
It's a hot dog.
But here's the thing: all he serves is chili dogs. So all he's remembering is like he's like, fat guy, 5 for him.
Yeah.
Will 1. He'll be like 3, 1, 5, 2, 1.5. It's not super hard. Yes, Paul. Oh sure, absolutely. Do we meet the rules of kosher?
What is the rules of kosher? And I'll tell you.
Well, there's no cheese. There's no dairy. I'm probably a
Milkshake,
non-dairy. I'm
yeah.
probably a non-dairy, like that weird green milk they're serving at Star Wars Land at Disney.
I roll around on the floor. I pick up a lot of grit. Is grit kosher?
If it's on a kosher floor, it
Dust
is.
and lint.
Doesn't it need to be blessed by a rabbi as you slit the throat of the cow? Isn't that? I think that's part of it.
Nah, that's like halal.
I'm a chicken. You don't know.
The rabbi's blessing the halal meat? Man,
No.
things have changed.
They have to inspect the kitchen, and they just follow the rules. Yes. Okay. Another question. I think he did. They actually called him. They're like,
He was
If you
arrested
come
in
back
3 states on the way here.
yeah.
Finally, he turned around.
Listen, he didn't know grave robbing was still illegal in
Yeah.
North Carolina. It's not like they put signs up about it. Oh, look at this. You see one well-placed, you see, Valentine? One well-placed question snowballs into a forest of hands. Look at these forest of hand that's up all over the place now. Inspired by you. Not anybody else.
Mm.
You, Valentine. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Next question. That's right.
Yep.
Oh, well, we heard. Okay, so he's asked about this movie called SuperCon, which the guy who runs this show, he used to have a show called SuperCon, all that stuff. But there was a rumor. I think it's pretty true. I talked to a lot of people about it. That during DragonCon, which was a convention that happens in Atlanta, you know, all these celebrities like us, everybody up here, you know, obviously, every weekend we make $100,000 to $200,000 in cash. Now at DragonCon, imagine what the whales make: the William Shatners, the Patrick Stewarts, the George Lucas. He's sitting there sweating, making his little signing his plaid shirts all weekend. They got all this cash, right? And they keep taking it to this back room that sort of like holds the cash for you, like us. Carrie and I, we got $75,000 we made today just sitting in the back room.
Yep.
Each. But the rumor is, on a Saturday or Sunday at the Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia, these guys went into the count room and just took cash that was in there. However they got in, nobody knows, but they went in and got it, stole like $250,000 or $350,000, put it in hard shell backpacks. They perfectly timed this. And then what they did, they walked out of the, what's that one with the Trader Vic's? The Hilton?
Yeah.
Yeah, they walked out of the Hilton Hotel, perfectly timed with when the Stormtrooper parade was going down the street in Atlanta, of which there are like 300 Stormtroopers. And they also were dressed like Stormtroopers and got right into parade formation and walked, 5 blocks down the street with their $350,000 in their Stormtrooper backpacks, and then just ducked into a parking garage and drove away.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Oh, yeah.
They got away?
Yeah. Because here's the thing. Whoever, let's call him Bill Fatner, is not going to complain that they stole my $350,000, because the second he makes a report, then the IRS is, now wait a minute, you're making what now? So basically no one wanted to say that their money was taken because they make all this money in cash, and they don't want to pay for things like sidewalks or ramps for people in wheelchairs because they want to keep it all for their greedy selves.
Taxes.
And their Palomino horses.
Blade don't pay no taxes.
Yeah. Blade ain't paying taxes. So they didn't complain to the police. And so basically these guys just got away with this money, or girls, or women.
Let's be clear. Don't do
Or a
this.
mix.
I saw a bunch of people get up and walk out during your
Yeah.
story. I think.
You gotta find some damn Stormtrooper costumes now.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna be an Imperial Guard. That's how
Well,
it
why
gets.
didn't
I'm
that
gonna
s-
be an
why-
Emperor's Guard.
Why didn't that scene appear in the movie?
No rights to Star Wars costumes.
Why didn't any of us appear in the movie, by the way?
You were there
you
in
wrote it.
spirit. I co-wrote it. It is the worst movie that John Malkovich has ever been in.
yeah.
He's in it. He's in it. He plays like a fake Stan Lee. John Malkovich,
Yeah.
Academy Award nominated, is slinging his schlong around in this dumb thing.
My
It was a
favorite.
real.
My
Be
favorite.
glad you're not in it, because you're in the next bad one.
Can you tell? I love being in bad movies. I'm going to tell you. I'm about to get in a. I'm going to be in a movie. I'm not going to mention it. I'm going to get shot in the face.
The
by Billy Zane. Spoiler.
Ooh.
Sorry. I shouldn't
Wait
have
a
said that. Yeah.
Titanic 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Billy Zane shoots me in the face in a
The
movie.
Phantom
coming up.
too.
Well, now you lost him.
I did. I
Way to
chased
go.
him out.
Way to
Bill-
go.
With a gun, though, he
They're going
means.
to
With a
Zane
gun.
Zane Khan.
Not-
It's in Durham. Come on down to Billy Zane Khan.
One of the things he said was like, I'm a pilot and we're in a cockpit, and he goes, I wouldn't shoot him in the face because the bullet would exit through the back and blow out the air pressure in the cockpit. And the director was like, okay, shoot him in the stomach.
Wow. He really worked on his givens for this. This was like right after Alec Baldwin killed that cinematographer. Accidentally. I'm not saying it was his. Please don't. He's very litigious. And I went and I shot a movie where this guy who was a very seasoned professional, he's one of the bad guys. He's like the main henchman for one of the bad guys in National Treasure.
Mm.
Like the bad guy is looking for the whatever the thing, I don't know, the Constitution or something. But like it was like just like a month after that. You could see the movie on Shudder. But it's like zombie, whatever, and I'm like the vet in town, so I'm like the closest thing to a medical professional that anybody has. So like, because I got medical shit. But these guys showed they want all the medical stuff. But my last scene, spoiler alert, is me getting shot in the face, much like you, but not in the stomach.
Mike, I didn't even have a character name. My name was Guy Shot in Face.
And spoiler alert, you're not even shot in the face then.
Not anymore.
This is like as big of a letdown at the sequel to The Last Airbender. Hey, well, I don't know who Dave played, because I don't remember anyone getting shot in the face. I mean, there was that great guy who got shot in the stomach, but that must not be him. He was shot in the stomach. But yeah, the guy had to, like, the gun into my face. I'm like, you know, this guy the lady just got her stomach blown out by this. I was like, and you're telling me, like, my last scene is this guy pulling a gun out 2 inches from my face and just pulling the trigger, and she goes, no, no, no. He's like, we got it all figured out. The armorer's got, we're going to do your side, and we're going to do his side. Like, all right, because I'm a little nervous about it. I don't know, any of these guys know what the hell they're doing. First take is his side. But they want me to stand there for an eye line. And he pulls his gun out and just goes, tack, 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 tack. I'm like, you told me this wasn't happening. But it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're in Missouri somewhere. And then I was like scared, like, well, if this is how I go, I'm not going to know it at least. Like, at least, like, you know, everybody else will be scarred, and I wouldn't be the guy doing it. I'd be more nervous for him doing this than I'm going to blow your face off than.
I don't understand. I mean, you can make a digital Sharknado. I mean, why can't you just make it digital? You know?
Like a fake
Like,
gun?
Why do you have to even have a charge in the thing, right?
Well, it didn't have a charge. It was empty, but it still was like, you know, they cut the pin off or whatever. Still just a little. Another interesting story. They went from hot wieners in Rhode Island to no one getting shot in the face to what'll be next. Will, how's the mix? Or are you doing Words with Friends?
The mix is good. It's a
Oh,
little hard
bye.
to tell
Oh,
from,
wait a minute. I got this. That's a good one.
Oh.
I'm going to drum up some business for myself. I've been playing. Hold on. I don't want to play with these amateurs anymore. Disney Spellstruck. Okay? It's an app. It's like a Scrabble app. But it's Disney Spellstruck. I'm going to give everybody my username so we can play group names.
I would rather. Can we do it with Duolingo instead? Because I'm on Duolingo.
Yeah, but that's like learning a language.
Yeah, but
We
I
can do that,
I
too.
can nudge all you guys.
Yeah, you could do that.
Nudge you guys all.
We'll do all of it. Spellstruck, you're like weird little Disney characters, and it's like Scrabble, but sometimes it's only like you only get like 5 turns or whatever, I don't know. And you're playing as like whatever, Winnie the Pooh or something, and everybody's got weird different, what do you call it? Powers. So it's like
On a related
it's
topic.
like this. This ain't your mama's Scrabble. This is on turning it on its ear.
I'm Dave Willis 7 on.
This is sort of a related topic. I just found out that Hello Kitty is not a kitty. She's a little girl.
What? What?
Is she possessed by a kitty?
So what's everybody
Exposed
else
to
in that?
spirit?
It's supposed to be, the rumor is that it's a little girl dressed as a kitty, right? That's what the,
Ugh.
but I've also heard that
Wait, hold on a
Fangio-
minute. Wait, what'd you say? So why are they even doing this? What the hell's the point? It's a kitty. Hello, kitty. No, it's not a kitty.
it's a little girl.
Ah, no, it's not even a girl.
It's a little girl who died and came back as the spirit of a
It's a
kitty.
dead ghost haunting her penguin friend. So
That
what are
would
the
be a
rest of
better
them supposed to be?
explanation.
Like, is the penguin guy not supposed to be a penguin? And isn't the
So it's a little girl cosplaying as a kitty,
but she's
basically.
dead. And now she's transitioned to.
It would be a better story if she was dead.
I mean, it'd be more
I
interesting.
think we ought to kill her off. We should cancel.
Goodbye, kitty.
Cancel.
Yeah, goodbye,
Hello
kitty. That's
goodbye,
what it is.
kitty.
Yes.
Just
Hello,
have her
kitty.
eyes X'd out like.
Goodbye, kitty.
Yeah.
And Rio's goodbye, kitty. Do we have to leave? Is that why you're here, Jen? Oh, 8 minutes. 8 whole minutes. You missed it. There was like 2,000 people in here. Everybody was asking questions, mostly about our upcoming projects, which are amazing. We won't repeat them because they're too good.
And you told them how to rob a convention, and they all left.
That's right. Yeah, that is true, though.
That's
the thing.
coincidental.
He's got a
I
question
thought I saw
over there.
somebody taking notes.
So my username on whatever it is,
No ketchup
What's this
77.
what's it called? Spellstruck. Disney Spellstruck.
Alec Baldwin
letter
fan
I.
32.
The letter M. I am. And then just the word vaudeville. VAUDEVILLE. Now you can't chat. There's no what? You can't chat.
No, your username one.
Oh, that one. Oh, I thought I'd get him. I got to weed out the I.
No, go ahead. Ask. You should ask.
Yeah. Oh. No question.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Should still be on the air.
Yeah. Both of them. Both of them would still be on the air if only there was a mashup. I am, and the word vaudeville. VAUDEVILLE. Which in Swedish means what you will. Not like the old form of entertainment here of vaudeville.
So I am what you will.
I am what you will. I
Oh.
went to Sweden and I saw this restaurant called Vaudeville. I'm like, oh, is it like vaudeville themed? And they're like, no, my friend who's Swedish, he's like, no, that means what you will.
So you were
I'm like, kind of almost the same words.
Yeah.
Just call it what you will.
and you were like,
Or
I
put the
am now what
Swedish
you will.
twist on it.
British big British.
Yes. Proprietary. They're very litigious also. They're more almost more litigious than Alec Baldwin. And they didn't have the character on there, so they can go fuck themselves. In a nurturing, caring way. Don't twist my... Yes.
Ooh, very good question.
Why aren't we doing Drunk on Disney? Well,
Thank you. Thank you, people.
we came from a convention just before this.
Moments before.
We had, we like to give high value. For those of you who don't know, Guy and I do this Drunk on Disney thing, and we have like a party. It's like you get food, you get
Wasted.
drinks, you get wonderful prizes, gifts, parting gifts, high quality entertainment, much like this.
Problem.
But I could not. We have a great gift in the works, parting gifts,
Mm-hmm.
but they were not going to be done in time. I
Oh,
know
we
that's
didn't want to
why-
do it
but
again.
This
This
time
is
it
why.
stopped because I
This
said
is
we
why it stopped
can't do
us.
it if we can't have it in hand.
Yeah.
So we said, surely the people who've come before, they're not that unhealthy. Most of them will be there if we wait for one more year to do it. They'll make it another 6 months. So we haven't stopped them for good. We just had to stop because we had to get the right stuff. All right, hold on. You'll be in a minute. But back there, oh yeah, dueling. Who will ask first? Fight. There's Bug Eyes
3 hands.
and
have
the
gone up.
person looking at you.
There's 3 hands.
There's 2 hands.
Well, there was a third one.
Yeah, he was being a
3.
jerk when he heard that the other 2 were up. He's like, I'll get in this mix. Do we talk about fighting? Okay, Spider-Man glasses. Yes.
Ooh.
We can, by the
Let's
way,
all go back.
just as a blanket rule, we can always go back to Hot Wieners in Rhode Island. Nobody ever needs to ask. You
Never.
can just start asking about the, yes.
Oh.
I had one of the hot dogs I had here, classic, fantastic. Because the hot dogs I had here, they had chili on it. It was from, I'll find out before we leave. They had onions, minced, I'm telling you, the size of rice. That's how tiny the onions, fresh raw onions, minced, delicious. Perfect bites. They had a chili, and then I got another one with the chili instead of the onions, coleslaw on it. A creamy treat, creamy sweet treat. At Pink's Hot Dogs in L.A.,
Yeah.
there is one called Johnny Grant. Tell me who Johnny Grant is, the unofficial
Johnny Grant
mayor of
was the
Hollywood.
unofficial mayor of Hollywood. He used to host the Hollywood Parade, and every star unveiling on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, he would be the one to officiate it.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic
He
man.
was like an old busybody who somehow busybodied enough that he was the official guy. At Pink's Hot Dogs, there's a hot dog there called the Johnny Grant.
Right.
And I got it once thinking, like, this sounds disgusting, but I'll try it out. And it had like a slice of tomato cut in half, so like 2 half tomatoes, right? Like this. And then the rest was just coleslaw.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what kind of bizarro world is this? But I'll try it, because I like Johnny Grant, and this was his favorite hot dog, I guess. Delicious. The cold, you know what it reminded me of? Anybody over the age of 40 will know, or maybe 50. The McDLT.
Ooh, yeah.
Ah, the hot side's hot, the cool side's cool. That's what that one. So I like the coleslaw on there. All right, hold on. Okay,
Now-
green shirt, yeah. Don't keep
Yes.
them waiting, Will. Get on this.
What's the question?
Oh.
For everyone that doesn't know, this is my coworker Parker.
Don't, hey, whoa, 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 whoa,
Yes.
whoa, whoa. You don't need to. Parker ain't up on stage, Will. Parker ain't showboating up here. This is you, Will.
You are.
I think that's your area of specialties. That
What was
que-
his
that
question?
He's asking
What was his question?
Clerks the animated series.
You tell me. Apparently, they've tried everything.
You got to find, I'm going to help you with this. Sometimes you get questions you don't want. Me is almost always. You got to find a way to spin it
Right.
so that it turns it back on them. Like, just say, you ask a stupid question.
Come on.
Why don't I have hair color other than gray? What a sweet guy. Wonderful. You know, what I've been thinking about is I've been thinking about how great your hair color is. And then, sorry, another question. Right, that's how you spin it, Will. Distract. You throw a little sparkle in the face. What a wonderful, probing, rude, backhanded question you asked while you're laughing, slightly erect. It's
What is your-
disturbing, actually. It's real gross.
2 questions.
Don't wear shorts and sit in the front row. In a nurturing care. Don't twist my words, please. I meant it nicely. Oh, yes. Yes, go ahead. Did you have a question? Oh, no, no. No, I knew you. Your shaming of Will went perfectly as planned. What was your question? I mean, you don't have to ask it. It doesn't matter. I saw you do this, or were you just airing out? Oh, okay.
She had a
Yes.
wasp.
You mean like they are? Do you think there's? See, this is another way to get it out of not answer it. Repeat the question, because you know people haven't heard it. What do you? You said, do you think there's nuclear missiles on McDonald's land? Now my question is, so you can answer it with a question too, Will. Do you mean there are nuclear missiles targeting McDonald's lands? Like, but they're like just sitting on top of it? Like they're like Ray Kroc the fourth is going to go like, light them up.
Oh, you know, Big Mac would make the call.
Oh, yeah.
Mayor McCheese would have to sign off on it.
Yeah, you probably don't know, like, the weird old McDonald's characters when we were growing up. They were, well, you know, they were horror shows. They were like a hamburger with a full body that would just like, kill me.
Well, you know,
Kill me. Somehow the only one that lasted was still Grimace, who was kind of the worst.
here's a
But he
crazy
didn't have
thing.
weird, like, burger and bun lips. Like, ugh, looks real disgusting.
The guy who created them is here. So Sid and Marty
Sid Croft?
Croft, here's the thing. Sid and Marty Croft were tasked with creating the McDonald Land characters, and they did, and they came up with designs, and McDonald's said it was too expensive, and they went with another group which then used their designs. Sid and Marty Croft sued them and won, and they had to redesign all the McDonald Land characters after the first year.
So they
Because
They did, but
so like
they didn't design.
no, so they designed the original ones and then they modified them slightly. So Mayor McCheese is H.R. Puffin stuff, and if you look at them side by side, it's the same character. And down the line, every character has a 1-for-1 in H.R.
Here's the
Puffin
thing.
stuff.
I have a question.
Honestly, how many people don't know what we're talking about?
What the hell I'm talking about? Well, that's
No shame in that.
1954.
Okay. What were you going to say, Dave?
Aren't there like a couple that are like look like pom poms with eyes?
Yeah, the Fry Guys.
The Fry Guys.
Yeah, come on.
But are they?
But they're not made of
Not
fries, so
food
no
at
one
all,
knows why
right?
they're fry. Listen, none of it. It's all like a fever dream. No, not the Try Guys. These are the Fry Guys. Well before the Try Guys. These guys just did. They didn't need to try. They just were the Succeed guys. But they were the Fry Guys, and they looked like weird felty pom-pom. They would look like what was on the floor at Henson Creature Shop after they got through making the Muppets. Like, what's this pile of fuzz over there? Hey, put some legs on it. We got some Fry Guys. Yeah, he is. He's rubbing it. There was a band we saw at Titmouse. They have the Smash Party, and they hired. This is a real band. Some of you probably know, but it's called Mac Sabbath, and all they do is play. But they dress up like the McDonald Land guys, and just play Black Sabbath songs. Well, it is them, because no one's ever in a costume. These are all real. Oh yes, okay, blue shirt. What a delightful, delicate way to say that. Where'd you get your meatball hat? Where'd you get your meatball hat? How about that one? Yeah, exactly. You don't have one. So
He
you don't-
wants one.
Yeah, tell that story.
My wife got me this for Christmas, and I was like, "Oh, how delightful! I'll never wear it anywhere ever." And now I wear it all the
2
time.
days later. Good morning, Mr. Postman. I'll have a venti latte chai.
It is a one of a kind. This guy, Falcon Bows, one word. I'll send out a prop. Falcon, BOWSE, is on Instagram, and she saw that he makes hats out of the craziest shit. He will make like a real hamburger hat, like made of real meat. He'll make he made like a hat made out of a giant nacho chip with a reservoir for hot melted cheese dip in the middle. Yes, please look him up on Instagram. It's very entertaining. His hats are amazing, and she reached out to him, and he was like, "Yes, absolutely." And yeah, but it keeps getting mashed. It was much taller before, but I got to fit it in my carry-on, and it's hard. So
No, you wear that one. You wear that on the airplane.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
sit in the
hi.
middle.
Oh, it's-
Sit in the middle seat. Every 5 minutes, keep dinging that thing. I'm hot. Can you turn it down in here? We're all sweating. Certainly, they come back and they reset like, boom, boom. Okay, thank you, sir. 4 minutes later, bing. Water. We all need water. Everybody in the row. Oh yeah, here's one of like the famous New York coffee cup. That with the Greek,
Greek
the
coffee,
blue
yeah.
and white with the Greek, and then it holds an actual coffee in top. And he's dipping. It's $1,000. So imagine how much that little thing costs. You better keep that table open this weekend. Yeah, I just got to order one. I can't afford one of these. Yeah, I'll go broke. I don't have that. Spoiler alert. Carrie and I don't have $75,000 in cash in that safe over there. We probably have $75 between us. Yeah, I know. Listen, it's coming back. Don't worry. Just not yet. It'll be back here. Next time we're here is what? December?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have it for December. January?
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Then too.
We'll have it for that. We'll have it for both. We'll have it December and yes.
Yeah,
What's that costume from?
Macho Man Randy Savage.
What?
Listen, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, step into a Slim Jim. Heart attack.
Hulk Hogan had lust in his eyes. Dig it.
My daughter never calls me. Oh yeah. Does she remember? Does she know my phone number? Oh no.
The bushwhackers are never coming by again.
I yearn for the touch of a woman.
Miss
Oh
Elizabeth.
yeah. Do you miss your daughter? Oh yeah.
I miss
I send her Slim Jims every month.
I miss my daughter. I miss my son. And I miss Elizabeth. Yes, Randy.
Oh.
Ooh.
Dave?
Well, I read an article this morning that they're making a movie franchise of skibbity toilets, and I was like, I feel like Carl was the original. I'm the original skibbity toilet because I got my body's liquefied in a super toilet, and then my head was left, popped out, but it didn't pop out and go skibbity. It just sort of floated lifelessly in the toilet water.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, this is a very
No, this is just like watching a filibuster in Congress.
it's like a very rare occasion that
It's a
we're
good way
all
to kill a
three-
bill.
We're all three anywhere. Dave is Dave is like a unicorn of coming to these. Yes. Oh yeah. With your daughter? No.
She's not here.
She's working Woo Guy's table. Does that make you mad? Oh yeah. Feel jealous? Yeah. Want to punch him in the face? Oh yeah. This could be our new character.
It's pretty good.
We always do doo-wop guy, which is very similar. Like, hey, doo-wop guy, you coming to the potluck today? Yeah. What are you going to bring to the potluck? Dip, 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 dip. Oh, and you're coming early? Yeah. And then at the end, like, well, I'll talk to you later, doo-wop guy. Have a great day. See you later. Yeah. And that's going to be French onion. Dip, 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 dip. Okay, that's right. Oh, yeah. Are you doo-wop guy? Yeah. What's this stuff you want me to put a chip in? Dip, 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 dip.
Yes, you with your hand up.
Just regular stuff. So, maybe next year you want to cosplay as doo-wop guy and with a bowl of dip in your Sha-Na-Na outfit. Okay, last question. Yes. Oh, wait, did you say poison?
Well, some of them are already.
What'd you say?
Point at? Like that. So we're just going and doing this. And then we all leave and we go to another restaurant. Right. Oh, voice. So you're the voice of a Taco Bell menu item. You gotta be that new Cheez-It Chalupa or whatever the hell they have.
I'd be the nachos, because you'd be like, no, like, structure to it. Like Brundlefly at the end of the fly, where we're like, hey, nachos, how's it going? Kill me!
We gotta get PepsiCo to hire you to just voice the entire menu. 5-layer beefy burrito, Dana.
Yeah. Dorito shell taco. Shut up, bitch. I'm Doritos, bitch. I'm above this. I actually, my business manager's husband, her husband works at a flavor lab type kitchen, and he invented the Dorito shell Taco Bell taco. And the second it came out, he got a phone call screaming at him. Every swear word in the book from the Papa John guy saying, why the F didn't you give me I didn't know you were working on this Dorito flavor profile. Why didn't you give me this so I could use it on our Papa John stuff? Screaming at him. He was furious. And guess what came out like 2 years later?
The
That
Doritos.
obnoxious, horrific, apocalyptic, Holocaust Dorito flavored pizza stuff. He got what he wanted. He wanted that Dorito shit on his pizza. Because he's like, people don't have enough diarrhea from my pizza. How can I need them to get more, and I need them to get it faster.
Yeah.
How about we sprinkle some of that Dorito dust? Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
The Papadilla.
Yeah.
Dorito style.
Well, he got his wish.
Yeah,
But he was so, screaming at him.
I think that's the only way he knows how to talk.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, just a racist tirade.
That's right. All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Get ready, Will. We made a lot of memories here today.